Every PLC has to talk to other devices. Drives, sensors, remote I/O, other controllers, the HMI on the panel door. The question is how. And that is where it gets confusing, because there is not one industrial network. There are several with names that all sound alike. PROFINET, PROFIBUS, Modbus, EtherNet/IP, EtherCAT. This video is the map. I will sort them into two families, walk through the big four one by one, and then put them side by side. By the end, you will know which is which, where you will meet each one, and which to learn. Let's untangle it. Start with the single most useful split. Every one of these networks falls into one of two families. The first family is serial fieldbus. Older, slower, and built on RS-485 wiring, a twisted pair daisy chain from device to device. Modbus RTU and PROFIBUS both live here. The second family is industrial EtherNet. Newer, faster, and built on the same RJ45 cables and switches as office networks, but tuned for real-time control. Modbus TCP, PROFINET, EtherNet/IP, and EtherCAT all live here. So the first thing to ask about any protocol is simple. Is it a serial fieldbus, or is it industrial Ethernet? That one question tells you most of what you need. First, Modbus. Modbus is the simple, open one. It was born in 1979, and it never really died. It comes in two forms. Modbus RTU runs on serial RS-485, the fieldbus family. Modbus TCP runs the exact same data model over Ethernet. It is a plain register model. Read a holding register, write a coil, done. No vendor license, no device profiles, no fuss. That simplicity is why almost every drive, meter, and sensor speaks it as a fallback. We have a full Modbus RTU versus TCP video. The link is in the description. For today, just file it as the lowest common denominator. When nothing else agrees, two devices can usually agree on Modbus. Next, PROFIBUS. PROFIBUS is the Siemens World Fieldbus. Also RS-485 at the wire, like Modbus RTU, but far richer. It carries device profiles, diagnostics, and parameters alongside the raw data. It comes in two flavors you should know. PROFIBUS DP is the fast one. DP stands for decentralized peripherals. That is your factory I/O, your drives, your remote racks. PROFIBUS PA is the process one. PA stands for process automation. It is slower, it is intrinsically safe, and it can power the device over the same pair. So you find PA out in hazardous areas, talking to pressure and flow transmitters. DP for factory, PA for process. Now, PROFINET. PROFINET is PROFIBUS grown up onto Ethernet. It is Siemens' default on every modern line, and it runs on standard Ethernet hardware. It comes in performance classes. PROFINET RT, real-time, is the workhorse for normal I/O and most machines. PROFINET IRT, isochronous real-time, adds hardware timing for tight motion control, where every axis must move on the same clock. Same connectors as your laptop. Deterministic behavior the office network could never give you. If you're working in a Siemens shop today, PROFINET is the network on the wall. PROFIBUS is what it replaced. That leaves the Ethernet protocols from the other big camp. EtherNet/IP is the Allen Bradley and Rockwell network. The IP does not mean Internet Protocol. It means Industrial Protocol. Under the hood, it runs CIP, the Common Industrial Protocol, over ordinary Ethernet. If PROFINET is the Siemens default, EtherNet/IP is the Rockwell default. The vendor usually picks the network for you. And one more worth a single line. EtherCAT is the high-speed motion specialist, a clever Ethernet variant where the frame is read on the fly as it passes each node. When you need dozens of axes synchronized to the microsecond, EtherCAT shows up. Let's put the big four side by side. By vendor ecosystem, Modbus is open and universal. PROFIBUS and PROFINET are the Siemens world. EtherNet/IP is the Rockwell world. By family, Modbus RTU and PROFIBUS are serial fieldbus. Modbus TCP, PROFINET, and EtherNet/IP are industrial Ethernet. By determinism, plain Modbus is best effort. PROFINET and EtherNet/IP are real-time, and EtherCAT is hard real-time for motion. And by where you meet them, Modbus on smart instruments everywhere. PROFIBUS and PROFINET on Siemens lines. EtherNet/IP on Allen Bradley cells. The protocol almost always follows the PLC brand. So which do you actually learn? Learn the concepts first, not the wires. Master the fieldbus versus Ethernet split and the register versus profile idea. Then learn whichever protocol matches your shop. Siemens shop, PROFINET. Rockwell shop, EtherNet/IP. And no Modbus everywhere, because it is the universal fallback. There are full written breakdowns linked below. Modbus versus PROFIBUS and PROFINET versus Ethernet/IP. And you can learn the fundamentals free in the browser. Go to plcsoftware.com/learn/coms-01-networks-101. No install. Subscribe. New video every Tuesday. See you in the next one.